Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Well, I guess I spoke too soon, because where did the sun go? And actually we have light flurries again. Ay, ay, ay. Oh well. We knew today was going to be cold. I did see though, it is up to the high point of the day. It is up to a whopping 11 degrees. So it's warmed right up here. Okay, so enough of the weather. What I want to talk... What are you doing? Stop, stop. Get out of there. Whatever you're doing, get out of there. No, get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. I don't know what you're chewing on, but don't chew on it. No, no. Stop. Stop. Come on. Let's go. Stop being a nut job. Anyway, folks, I don't know what she was digging into. I wanted to talk about the Middle East. Now, it's a question for you. I'm going to give you guys my opinion of it, and we'll go from there. Do you see an acceleration in the Middle East? Will things continue to get worse? Will the war broaden and stuff like that? Now, and this is what I think is hilarious, honestly. You have... And this is just the pot calling the kettle black with this one. You have South Africa in the UN is accusing Israel of war crimes, in the Gaza Strip. Now, this is, if I'm not mistaken, is this not the same country, South Africa we're talking about, that took all the land away from the white farmers and basically, help destroy their own economy with the farming and stuff like that? Is that the same government that did that, that are basically going after the white people in South Africa right now? Just curious, just a thought. But they're accusing Israel of war crimes, and so there's this whole big thing with the UN. The UN is demanding that Israel scale back and stop and blah, 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 blah. Well, I'll tell you what. And I've said it before, and I will say it again, and I'll put it out here on this channel every freaking time. Israel has my full support. They do what they need to do, what they're doing. That you need to eradicate these people that are doing what they're doing, okay? You make sure that it never happens again. And how do you do that? You eradicate them. You don't beat them up a little bit and then go, okay, there, I taught you a lesson. You'll never do that again. Well, of course they will. They'll lick their wounds, they'll rebuild, and they'll come back and they'll do it again. But when you eradicate them, folks, and here's a weird concept, I know that America probably should take this into consideration. They don't do it anymore because they're not there anymore, okay? As far as our situation, we've done airstrikes on the Houthi rebels once again. And so I think this makes the 5th airstrike in Yemen that we have done. And, so are we affecting them to a degree a little bit? Yes. But are we stopping them completely? No, the answer to that is absolutely not. They continue to do what they're doing. Now, here's the sad thing. Here is the sad thing to me. We have the capabilities of stopping them completely. One of the things, right? So the Houthi-backed rebels are backed, according to everybody, they're backed by Iran. Iran supports them, sends them weapons, all this type of stuff, financially supports them. Here's a concept and a weird thing. And again, and I've told you guys this before, and people go, oh, well, no, they're this big threat. If we tell Iran, we know you're backing them, we know you're financing them, we know you're behind it. If you tell them not to stop, then we'll attack you. It's as simple as that, folks. There's one way to stop it, because the Iranian regime knows that if they go to war with the United States of America, their regime will not be there anymore. Because I think, as we've already seen in recent history in Iran, that a lot of the Iranian people have had enough of the, morality police and all that kind of crap out there, not letting people live their lives, and killing that one young lady, and they had all kinds of protest over that, which they cracked down. How did they crack down with that in Iran, folks? Oh yeah, that's right, they killed people, right? So again, you don't think that there's probably a large segment of the population over there that would like to see a regime change. I wonder if that would be people would be interested in that, right? So we need to stop, in my opinion, pussyfooting around, playing little games, and doing that. We need to stop it. We need to stand up and say, hey, this is what you're going to do, and if you don't, we'll put you back into the Stone Age. We will upset your regime. You will no longer be in control. We'll give the power back to the people of Iran and let them... I want you guys to remember something. So what do you see when you see pictures of Iran, right? Women covered head to toe, being very oppressed, women treated horribly. I don't understand, honestly, in a lot of cases, why women will tolerate that kind of treatment from the way that they're treated in the, over there and stuff like that. But if you look back in the 70s, before the Shah took over and all that type of stuff, and all that stuff happened over there, Iran was very modern. People dressed very modernly. They were, they had a lot of freedoms and stuff like that. I have to laugh when I see so many things, with people saying disparaging things about this, that, and the other thing in this country. Well, the one thing I can tell you about this country, regardless of who's in charge, I have not seen in this country it happen by government officials that if you are homosexual or lesbian and you are found out to be so, that they throw you off of buildings. Last time I checked, they don't do that here in the United States of America. So, all the fear-mongering of, if the Republicans get in, they're going to do this, and they're going to do that, and they're going to take away all the rights of people, and they're going to lock people up. I think people are kind of at a point where they've had enough of that type of fear-mongering nonsense, and they don't want to deal with it anymore. I think we're at that point with a lot of people. So, anyway, folks, I definitely want to hear your feedback on all of this. I am going to jump off for now because it is cold out here and I want to go back inside. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, if you set realistic goals, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving those goals are you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive, stay away from negative people trying to bring you down, you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day. I hope everybody's being safe, staying out of the weather if you can, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.